PGA of Canada professional and all-around good guy. I've now gone on 4 Irish adventures with this guy. I really thought going in that he'd annoy the hell out of me. I really did. But he's a pretty good guy, actually. How you doing, Andy?
Thinking about you, but it all worked out, eh?
It all worked out. Yeah, exactly right. No, I knew we'd get along, Andy. I knew we'd have a good time. It's been fantastic. We've run 4 trips to Ireland now with through ClubEG, which you're running and about to tell us about, and we're getting ready for our next big. Or we've done 3 together. I've done 1 on my own. We've done 3 together. Our big 4th one's coming up this. I think we fly on September 29th, right, pal?
We do. We fly on September 29th. So we're there until October 7th, playing some of the best courses in the world. It's going to be a lot of fun for sure.
Yeah, that experience last year. I'm going to tweet that out right after the show. We went to Old Head, and we had... So Old Head is this golf course on the southern tip of Ireland. It's an entire cliffside peninsula that there's no room for anything but the course. One of the most... It's got to be, Andy, wouldn't you say, the most magnificent vistas, never mind just for golf, but on the planet. I mean... You're standing on these tees 120 feet above these rocky cliffs down into, it's just fascinating. And we had a perfect day last year. You could get there and it's raining sideways, and we had sunny and 20 and not a cloud in the sky. It was unbelievable, wasn't it?
It was amazing. Like you said, most of the holes are on the edge of the cliff. I guess maybe 9 or 10 of the holes, you're going around the edge of this peninsula. And no matter where you're on the course, the views are amazing, and the golf course itself is actually unbelievable. Like every hole you stand on is a magnificent hole. So it's some of the best golf you'll ever play.
I'm so in love with Ireland. I was chatting with a guy yesterday. I was trying to convince him to come with us this year, and he's a ClubEG member. Actually, he was at Hidden Balls yesterday, and he said, "Well, I'm going down to Myrtle Beach," and I'm like. You have no idea. If you're comparing Old Head and Ballybunion and Lahinch to Myrtle Beach, I mean, I almost am sad that people haven't experienced Ireland and Scotland and some of these courses because, I mean, how do you best describe it? Not only the course, but just the culture around. Like, what is the magic of golf in Ireland? It's the people, it's the tradition, it's how understated they are too, right? It's incredible.
Yeah, it's the culture for me. I was talking to somebody yesterday too, and they said Rory McIlroy said he had never had a beer on the golf course. So as you know, it's mostly match play over there. But when we're over there and we run into the members on the golf course, nothing but friendly, good banter. They're out there playing in no matter the condition. And the culture of it is, you play your golf and then you go into the pub afterwards. And it's just a grand old time from start to finish when you wake up in the morning and have that amazing breakfast at the hotels. And then you get to the golf course and then the 19th hole and then you go out for dinner. It's just everything is humble and you're treated so well over there.
Yeah, the other thing, as you talk, I'm thinking minor hockey rinks in Canada. It's a culture, right? So if you imagine what hockey means to Canada, mm-hmm. and golf is the number 1 participation sport in this country, so Canadians love golf too. But over there, and I haven't done the Scotland thing yet with a group, but it's just like it's like going to Carp Arena on a weekend. It's the hub of the community, right? But even more so because the golf course, like at Lahinch, for example, which I know is your favorite, Andy, you've got the golf course, and it's the most not pristine, but the most magnificent property in the entire county in Ireland. I mean, the best land is where the golf course is. And then the town is built up like a horseshoe all around it. Like literally the golf course, which is probably there since the 1700s or the 1600s, kind of was the start of the community, right? And you can still feel that in the Irish people. Like golf is part of who they are, like those little community hockey rinks are here in Canada.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. If you're listening, and obviously pictures don't do it justice, but up on our Facebook page at ClubEG, we do have a photo album from there, and you might get a glimpse of what it's kind of like. Lahinch, you mentioned, is hosting the Irish Open this year, so that's going to be fun to watch that on TV after being there for 3 or 4 rounds.
Tough course. Ooh, tough course.
Yeah, it is tough.
Anyway, enough of that. But we're going again, everyone. What's your website, Andy? If people want to sign up or just look into it, or even look at those photos, because they're incredible photos. We got a bunch without golfers in them. You could literally frame them up and put them in your living room. What ClubEG.com, or what is it?
It's ClubEG.golf. New website, ClubEG.golf, and there in the main menu there's golf trips, and you'll find it right in there.
ClubEG.golf? What the heck is that?
Golf.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
What is that? Some kind of a super discount thing you do? What is ClubEG.golf?
No, you have to pay millions for it. It's the best website.
$100 million. Dr. Evil paid for it. All right, let's talk about what else you got going on. Because one of the neat things, and I guess that was a shameless promotion, everybody, for our Irish trip. And I apologize, but I promise you, we're not selling you some stain remover that doesn't work. This will be the week of your life. And I get so excited. I hope you can hear it in my voice when I talk about going to Ireland, because it's my favorite thing we do every year. Okay, tell me about ClubEG. Tell listeners, Ottawa golfers, what it's all about. What's the concept? Because there'll be many, newer golfers and newer people in Ottawa who won't really know what it is. So tell me about it.
Sure, yeah. ClubEG, we are a golf club here in Ottawa, and what we do is we partner with 50 great golf courses in and around the surrounding area. So you buy a membership to ClubEG, and you get access to all 50 courses at member rates. For those who do know us, you kind of think ClubEG, and we run the Ottawa Sun Scramble and the Slammer Tour Golf League, but we really want to focus on tournaments, events, leagues, a lot more. So our schedule has become quite busy for 2019. We are doing a city match play championship. So you have to sign up by May, and then it's your typical event, kind of like they're playing on the PGA Tour right now, where it's an elimination event, all match play.
Yeah.
We brought back the Ottawa Citizen Golf Tournament, which was a really marquee event in the Ottawa golfing community, I guess 10 to 20 years ago, and then it took some years off, and we brought it back as a 3-round tournament. Again, everything we do is for any skill level. So whether you shoot in the 100s, 90s, 80s, whether you're a senior or junior, male or female, we have divisions for everybody in everything we do. We feel that's very important to growing golfers and to getting people into competitive golf and into a good routine.
All right, so if I said to you, what is the Slammer Tour? Describe it in a minute and a half. What is a Slammer Tour?
Slammer Tour is a match play league. The best thing about it is that it's very convenient. So we have about 300 slammers, and we have an event every single day. So some slammers play once every 2 weeks. Some play 3 times a week. We go around to our partner courses, and like I said, there's an event every day, so you can choose when you play. You're not obligated. So once you're in an event, you show up and you have 3 other golfers of similar skill in your group, and you're playing a match against each of them. It's kind of like the intersectional format for people who know those.
Yep.
You're playing for points, for rankings. You're playing by the rules of golf. We have a ton of local rules that kind of make pace of play really good. I think a lot of the new rules were actually they looked at the Slammer Tour and they said, "Hey, we should do that. No more re-hitting off the tee and stuff like that." So a lot of good local rules that kind of make the round move along. A lot of fun. The way I like to finish off is by saying it's the most fun competitive golf you will have.
Yeah, that's cool. That's really neat. So for people who maybe aren't members of clubs, don't even play a ton, it's an entry point to get some competition and the thrill of making a putt matter, right? So
exactly.
I like it a lot. And I don't know when you sleep, because events going on every day and people everywhere. And then you guys run other tours, right? There's where'd you just come back from? Were you in Mexico or Dominican Republic? Where were you guys?
Yeah, so the GolfAway portion is taken off pretty good. We go to Cuba in January, Dominican Republic or Mexico. We've been to both in February. We do our weekender to Binghamton, New York, play Conklin Players Club, which is a super fun golf course end of April. And then we like to sprinkle a few others in, down to Smuggler's Glen, been to Jay Peak. Of course, our Ireland one is the biggest, and Philadelphia in November is catching on as well.
I just met a father and son. They were at the range the other day, and they've signed up for Ireland. And they, it's one of those bucket list trips. Remember Randy and Ralph last year, Dr. Ralph Hollins, who's a great guy. I've known Ralph for many years through my father-in-law, and Ralph is a wonderful guy. And Randy, his son's in Vancouver, and flew in, and they went away on this trip. And it's so neat. One of the things about these bucket list trips is you see all the people on the bus with you or on the motor coach, right? They're making lifelong memories and doing one of these special things, and you're kind of part of it. It's neat. It's really cool. I mean, and not that expensive. I mean, it's a few $1,000s. I get it. Everyone, there's a lot of places to sprinkle your money, but I'm telling you, a trip to Ireland. Anyway, the Hollands were awesome, and these folks I met at the golf center the other day were really great too, and are so excited to go. And it's going to live up to their expectations. It really is.
Yeah. The number one thing I hear when people are interested is, well, I don't know anyone. Well, nobody going on the trip knows anyone. You might get a father and son combo or a husband and wife, but it's really, that's not a barrier, Just sign up for the trip or sign up for any golf trip, get any group golf trips out there and meet some people, because that's really what it's all about.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. That's the exciting part. And it can be a little scary if you're maybe not that avid a player and you're a little nervous about your you got some apprehension about your skill level, or you're not a outwardly social person or whatever. But you know what? I mean, it's never been a problem. We get thank you letters from people who come back, and they make lifelong friends, and you hear that so-and-so is now doing a little business venture with someone else, or now they go out to dinner and they're friends with these people. I mean, that's kind of our job, right, Andy? We're the extroverts.
Yep.
We'll make sure we connect everybody and make the bus fun. We play music in the bus, and and put different groups together with different people, and then we join in as well. And boy, if a shyness is a factor, don't let that stop one of the great things you'll ever do in your life. That's not a barrier.
Agreed.
Okay, dude, I'm gonna get ready. So what is that website again? Andy.golf. What is that website?
ClubEG.golf.
ClubEG.golf.
Golf. Yeah.
I'm gonna call you later. You're gonna explain that to me. I've never heard of .golf. I've heard .net. I've heard .ca, I've heard .com, I've never heard .golf, so that's neat.
.golf, it's a new thing. Everyone will have one soon.
Everyone, you're just a pioneer in your industry, Andy. Way to go, bud. What's going on right now at ClubEG? Anything imminent? Then I'll let you go.
Imminent would be the Binghamton trip coming up, April 26th to 28th. All of our indoor leagues are finishing up, and we're just waiting for that course to open. It looks like they'll be open tomorrow, eh?
How many? Oh my God, no kidding. How many people will go down to Binghamton?
88, and we're at 80, so 8 spots left.
88
buses.
People.
Yeah, 2 buses can fit 44 people. We do some bus versus bus challenge, super fun. Like I said, 3 rounds. That's an extremely fun, well-kept golf course in Conklin Players Club. Yeah, it's awesome.
There's got to be 8 listeners who need to play golf because they haven't played in 5 months. So trip to Binghamton, everyone. All right, ClubEG.golf. There it is. Thanks, pal. Have a great week. All right, talk soon.
Talk to you soon. Bye.
Andy Rajhathy, really good guy, and just an option for you, everybody. I mean, you can join, Redoview, or you can join a club, and that's a public club, and they have all kinds of competitions and everything. It's a social network is what it is. They're really great. All right, we'll come back. I'm going to give you a couple of my parental code of conduct.